Alright y'all, it's Wednesday evening. It's about 9 o'clock and I've already pulled my orders for today. And I think I have one sale on Mercari, one sale on Amazon, and two sales over on eBay. And I'll start off with the one on Mercari. Just sold one of these yesterday. It's one of these Top Gun bears that plays the Top Gun theme song, Danger Zone. And you can see I paid $5 for it, and like I said before, I picked this up on our Washington DC trip at a thrift store that we went into, and I don't remember how many of them we bought, but I think I've still got two up there. But that one sold. The buyer sent me an offer. I was asking $24. The buyer sent me an offer of $23, so I accepted it. So that's my one sale on Mercari. And I also had somebody asking me about a Buzz Lightyear that my little girl had, so I'm hoping that that's going to sell soon. Our one item over on Amazon today is another one of these Squish mini sets, and this is the last one of those that I have. As far as that set, I have a different kind of set, but same size and everything. It's just like a these are what, fruit? I think the other ones are like sea animals or something like that. But this one sold for $21.20, and of course I'm paying the shipping on that. Our two items over on eBay. The first one is this shirt. Now this is kind of an odd shirt. It's a fraternity shirt, but it's the 6th annual Amateur Golf Classic at UNC Chapel Hill, and hopefully I'll put up a picture of it somewhere up here when I tell you the price. But I paid $1 for that at the local Restored Habitat for Humanity store, and I paid $1 for it, and it's going out of here for $14.99. It's going to cost less than $4 to ship it, so making a good profit on that one. And the last thing that has sold today is an item that my little girl had, and it is a Toy Story figure. It is Woody. Had a few folks watching this just as soon as we put it up. We have a Woody, a Jessie, a Buzz, and a Bo Peep. But the Woody and the Jessie are both the pull string type, where they say different things. It's in perfect working condition. It's in great shape, and I was kind of surprised what this sold for. I mean, it's a used item, right? This thing sold for $26.50 free shipping. So if you find one of those guys, or one of the Jessies or something like that, or even the Buzz Lightyear for really cheap at a yard sale or thrift shop, and it works and it's in good condition, pick it up. But that's what I got for Wednesday night, y'all, and something else will probably sell as soon as I turn this off. But that's what I got. I'm getting ready to pack this stuff up and get it out tomorrow, and I'll see y'all in just a second on Thursday probably. Alright y'all, it is Thursday night. It is 11 p.m. and I have multiple packages to get out of here, but they don't have to go out today. I have 3 days to ship all of these items except for one of them, and I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 or 8 items that are eBay and Mercari, but I'm only going to get this one Amazon item out of here, and it's something I just talked about in a recent video that I picked up from a fella, and I paid him $75 each for these Fluke meters, and I've got to get up here and get one of them down, so I'll be right back. Alright, so what I need is right up here. It's one of these Fluke 115 meters, Fluke 115, and I bought 5 of these from a fella here locally. He had them listed on Facebook Marketplace for $100 each. I paid him $75 each, and that one there sold for $223.25, and I have to have it there by it has to be there within a week, so it should be fine. But I like to make sure that I get these things out of here from Amazon as fast as I can. because if a customer gets it a day late, they can, with no questions asked, return it. They can say they got it late and they can return it, then I had to pay the shipping back. But that's all I'm getting out of here tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to just do 2 days worth of items, and that's where we're at, y'all. I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye. Alright, y'all, it's Friday night. It is almost 9 p.m. and I have pulled all my orders from yesterday and today, and we're getting right to package them up after I get done with the video. I have 12 items that sold on eBay and 6 items that sold on Mercari, and that's for 2 days. There was also the previous one that I had to get out today that was on Amazon. That was one of those Fluke voltmeters. I also sold a Squishmallow on eBay, but then I have 3 days shipping up there, and the person ordered it last night. I didn't ship it out today because I was planning on putting all my stuff together, today and shipping it out tomorrow. Well, they reached out to me and said since I didn't ship it today, they wanted to cancel it because it wouldn't be there in time for their daughter's birthday. Well, I offered, I can take up to 3 days to ship stuff. So they were in Georgia. I sent them a message and said, exactly when do you need it? Maybe I could, speed it up or something, but I got no response, so I had to cancel the order. So we're going to start out on eBay, and the first thing I got is not a huge sale item. It is a DVD, and I just sold one of these recently. It's a Tidal Wave Blu-ray, and I picked that up at the Dollar Tree before the Dollar Tree decided they wanted to up their prices, but I paid $1 for it. Had it quite a while. It sold for $7.59 with free shipping, and I actually think I might have sent an offer on that because I think I was asking $7.99. But next up is an item my little girl had. It is a, see if I can find it. There it is. It is of course I'm gonna put a picture up, but it's this Harley Quinn cape. She wore this one time dressed up for Halloween or something. I don't know how much we paid for it, but it sold for $6.99. Not really making a whole lot of money off of it, but it'll put $1 or $2 in my daughter's pocket, and she can go buy something else she wants. Been selling some of these things here recently. I actually sold the last ones. I sold the last ones I had today, and it's another one of these little Top Gun teddy bears. Well, I guess you don't call it. It says musical teddy bear, but it plays Highway to the Danger Zone, and it sold on eBay for $13.89, and the buyer's paying shipping on that. It comes to a total of $23.93, and if I remember right, I've been selling those on Mercari. So far I had sold 2 of those. I think they sold for $23 or $24 over there. But next is some games that we picked up recently. The buyer only bought one of these, but we sold another one over on Mercari, and we'll talk about that shortly. But it's this game, Poetry for Neanderthals, and we picked these up from Walmart like a week ago for $3, and I think we had like 10 of them. But it sold for $16.25 with free shipping. And next I have another one of my Jeff Gordon items. This is from lot 7. It's 2 cars. It's a die cast kit. It doesn't require any glue or anything, but it comes with a little screwdriver, the tools and stuff to put the tires on it. And one of them is a Looney Tunes Jeff Gordon car, and the other one is just a DuPont with Flames car. And I'm in the profit on these things now, so I paid like $250 for that whole lot. There was over 200 items in that thing, and that item right there sold for $13.99, and the buyer's paying the shipping on it. And yeah, it's going to ship out for less than £1. Next up, a coffee mug. I guess it really isn't a coffee mug. It's more like a soup bowl or soup mug is what I would call it. But it's from the Hershey's Food Corporation. I think this came in like one of those you get them in like a gift set where they'll come with like chocolates and stuff in them, or it'll be a kit with like hot chocolate marshmallows and stuff. But I picked that up at the local Habitat for Humanity for $1 or $2. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it sold for $8.99, and the buyer's paying shipping on it. Next up is an item that I picked up at the first estate sale I ever went to, and I got 3 or 4 of these. I think there was 3 of them total, but I can't really show you. You're gonna have to look at the picture. But it's an Avon item. It says Charisma Beauty Dust, and used to see those things a lot back in like maybe the 90s, maybe the late 80s and 90s. You know, like my grandmama had that kind of bath powder, you know, in her bathroom. And I can't remember what I bought that for. I think I got 3 of those in like this basket or something together for like $5. So, and it sold for $9.99, and the buyer is paying the shipping on it. And next, this was a hard sale, y'all. This also came from that same estate sale, and I picked up 3 sets of these at that estate sale, and I paid like, I won't say I paid like, I think they were priced at $3, and I got them 50% off, so I got them for $1.50 each. Well, it's a set of rabbit fur earmuffs. Now, these things have to be pretty old. There's a tag on it. See if I can show you. There's a tag on it that says Kmart. And I can't really read the price. They were originally $4.97. But if you look right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Made in Taiwan ROC, and that is Republic of China. Well, you won't find any of that recently. I mean, that is definitely a vintage item. I am guessing somewhere in the late 70s to early 80s, and if anybody can correct me, please do, because I want to know. I mean, there were times when things were where goods were put out that said ROC. Some of them said Republic of China, but there were different times, like in the 40s and the 50s, when they were and were not marketing things, and I don't know all the dates. But if somebody can correct me on that, please do. But this is a hard sale, y'all. I had a buyer reach out to me on, I'd already sold one, so I had 2 more sets, and a buyer reached out to me and was asking questions. You know, do you have pictures outside of the box? I don't even remember what all they asked, but then they asked, you know, could they make an offer on it? So I sent them an offer on it, and they accepted, but they only bought one of them. They didn't buy the other one. Well, then, you know, they clicked, you know, to buy it. They took the offer, but then they didn't pay for over 24 hours. So it took a long time to sell that one set of earmuffs right there. But it sold for $20, free shipping. So I'm glad to see it go. I have one more set up there on the shelf, and I'll be glad to see that one go too. Next up, these are some filters, some Brita filters that my wife picked up recently at on Walmart clearance, and I don't remember what she paid for it. She'll probably comment down below, you know, what was paid for it. I can't remember if they were like $3 each or $6 each. I can't remember. I just did a video on it not too long ago too. But those 2 filters in that box sold for $17.59 with free shipping. And this other item is one I picked up at Lowe's on clearance last year at the end of the summer, and it is this multi-purpose sprayer. I can't remember if I paid like $6 or $7 for that thing, and it sold for $15.99, and the buyer's paying shipping. It comes to a total of $29.58. This next item, it's a good day for my estate sale items, because this next one came from that first estate sale I ever went to. I picked up a Super 8, like reel-to-reel player, I guess you would call it, a movie player, and I picked up quite a few Super 8 films to go with it, and this was one of them. It's called Behind the Big Top. I don't remember what year this thing was from, but it seemed to be in good condition, and I'm looking for it. It is 1967 is what it says on it. And that item there, I can't remember what I paid for it, because I picked up that player and there were 6 or 7 reels of movies there. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. I might have had like $10 or $15 in that. And that one movie right there sold for $14.20 with free shipping. And next up is a great deal for me, because I picked these up at Walmart last year, and they had them in a shopping cart sitting there at the front of the store when I walked in. And I walked by, and I didn't really notice what they were, but there was a sign there on the cart that was sitting in the middle of the aisle, and I think it said 50 cents. I can't remember if these things were 25 or 50, but I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm pretty sure it was 50 cents. But they're these bike bells. I mean, y'all know that sound, right? So 2 of these sold. Each time I sell one of those, I hope more than one sells, because I save money on shipping. But 2 of them sold for $19.18. So $1 into $19.18. And that is our 12 items that sold on eBay between yesterday and today. Now, we're going to move over into Mercari. And this first item I have going out is one that my daughter had, and she had pretty much all the Toy Story characters. And this is one of those that has the string on the back of it and it talks, and it's Jessie. We just sold Woody, and I actually had Buzz sold, and then the buyer canceled on that. I don't know why, but I have watchers on eBay, so I'm not worried about it. But that item there sold for $25, and I'm pretty sure that's $25, and I paid the shipping on it, which is fine with me. Then next up, I have, where's that? I have this other Top Gun musical teddy bear. So that was the last one I had that sold today, and it sold for $24, and I'm going to pay the shipping on it. I had $5 in each one of those, by the way, in case I hadn't said it before. Next, I have a pair of shoes. I have a pair of shoes I just picked up at my local thrift store at lunch the other day. I don't remember what day I went in there, but I have not. These things took like a day to sell. They're a size 12, and they're Under Armour. They're Under Armour shoes, and these things are in awesome condition. I don't know if you can tell it, but those soles have not been used. I mean, they are like new, and the price on them was $7, and I did not realize it until I got to the register, but shoes were actually 25% off that day. So I'm in it for less than $7. I mean, probably $5 and some change. And the odd thing about these is I had them listed on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark, y'all. They sold on Mercari. And before I could even, less than 30 minutes later, before I could even get them taken off of eBay and Poshmark, they sold on Poshmark. So I had to cancel one of those orders. So apparently those are popular shoes. They're Under Armour Hover Sonic shoes, size 12. They sold for $38. Like I said, I had just over $5 in those things. Now, next up, this is an item I just had to go in the attic and get a few minutes ago. This item sold for $41. I'm into it for between $6 and $7. And it is a Carrolltown Public Library. and this is from the 2002 collection. Y'all, I don't know a whole bunch about these Christmas decorations and stuff, but if they're not chipped, cracked, broken, if the lights work, the cord's in good condition, I mean, you can sell them. Not all of them sell. Some of these, you know, cheap China ones people don't want. But Department 56 and this Carrolltown, what is it? Is it Dickinstown Collection or Dickinstown Village? I can't remember what it's called. But those, they sell really well. And like I said, that sold for $41 over on Macquarie. And next, we talked about this a while ago on eBay. I sold one of those Poetry for Neanderthal games over on Macquarie also, and it sold for $16. And like I said, we have $3 in those games. Now, this one right here I found in my local Habitat for Humanity a while ago, and they were $1 each, and they kind of piqued my interest because I used to be a motorcycle mechanic, and for 15 years I worked on mostly Honda Goldwings. Now, if you know anything about Honda Goldwing riders, they love their motorcycles, y'all. They love to ride those motorcycles. They love to accessorize them. They will buy anything Goldwing. So when I ran across these, I bought all of them. And I bought 20 or 21, I think it was. I paid $1 each for them, and they're garden flags. And I'll have the picture up, but they're garden flags, the brand new in sealed packaging, and they're from it's not like a retail place. It's like one of your mom and pop canvas or textile embroidery places. I don't know exactly what you call it, but there's a couple local to here, but these are out of Virginia, and that's a limited run item right there. I mean, I seriously doubt that they're ever going to make any more of those. So I bought all of them I could. And this is the first one I've sold. And I've had these things around for probably since like August or September of last year. But this one sold on Macquarie for $16. Now, it's only going to cost me like $3 to ship that thing. I mean, it's going to cost less than $4 anyway. So we'll just say I have $5 total in it, and eBay's going to get their cut. They're probably going to get a couple bucks. So we're talking $7. So I'm going to make $8 or $9 off of that one item. I'm fine with that because it's something I like, and I know that whoever gets that thing is going to enjoy it every time they put it out, because man, gold wingers love their motorcycles. But I am going to talk about something else. That's all the items I have, but I am going to talk about something else. Right now I am using a hotspot from T-Mobile out here. This is an advertisement for T-Mobile. We have US Cellular for our phone plan, and we have like 4 different phones, and one of those phones we use as a hotspot in the house. I have it hooked to a router, and we use that for our home internet. Well, the issue with that is US Cellular in our area, we're talking download speeds of like 5 to 7 meg. It's not great. And upload speeds of like 3. Well, anytime I want to upload a video to YouTube, it takes quite a while. And if you're trying to stream a TV show or something, you get buffering. You can't have multiple devices on it. It's annoying. So I reached out to T-Mobile and I asked them, you know, could I get their home internet plan? And they told me that I could, and I asked about maybe testing it out to see if it would work in my area. There's one town that is about 8 miles in that direction, and there's one town that is about 15 miles in that direction, and then there's another town where I work at that's about 21 miles in that direction. We're in a very rural area. I don't know if you know anything about a place called Beargrass, North Carolina, but just by the sound of that name, you ought to know that this is a farming area. This is not a big city. And I was curious to know if T-Mobile would work out here. So they sent me this hotspot right here to try out. And I'll tell y'all this, you can do a test drive with T-Mobile with that hotspot for 30 days. They give you 30 gigabytes of data to use. Now that's not much, but it does give you enough data that you can do some speed tests and you can try watching some video and stuff with it. So I'm gonna do a speed test right quick on it. Now this is a 4G this is a 4G hotspot, so this is not going to be 5G. This is not like the fastest that you can get, but they're telling me that I can get 5G here, and Tuesday or Wednesday I should receive their modem / router for their home internet. So we're going to run this. This is 4G. We're going to run a speed test right quick and see what it does. You can see right there it says T-Mobile, and that's what I'm connected to, is that hotspot. I'm curious to see because I got like 6.5 or something download speed a few minutes ago, and about the same for upload speed. Now I'm all about the upload speed because that's going to allow me to upload videos a whole lot quicker. Yep, that right there will work a whole lot better than the 3 meg upload speed I was seeing. Alright, so we got a 55 ping, 5.5 meg download, and it looks like around 6.6 upload. Y'all, if you live in a city, you don't know the struggle that we have out here with the internet. There's absolutely no cable offered where I'm at. I can go 2 roads over, which is less than 2 miles, and there's cable at the wazoo out there. The church I attend, we have like 120 to 160 meg download speeds out there, but we can't get cable here. I had DSL here from CenturyLink, but they could only offer like 1.5 meg, and they wanted like $40 a month for it. Well, this plan that I'm gonna try out with T-Mobile is $50 a month, and if you're already with T-Mobile, like if you had a phone plan through them, you can actually get this home internet plan for $30 a month, and it is totally unlimited data. But I'm going to try it out, and I will report back and tell y'all. So if there's some of y'all out there that are in the boonies or in the sticks, as they say, like I am, this might benefit you. And I'm gonna use it for a month or two before I say if I like it or not, and before I recommend it or not. And maybe I can tell you the ins and outs, the goods and bads, pros and cons of it. But y'all stay tuned for that. If you've learned anything today, or if you just enjoyed the content, or if there's something you want me to talk about, or some kind of questions you have, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed it, also I ask that you give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it.